And welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. Last time we reached Keyhole Key, except not how we intended because we crashed the ship. These cursed ghosts blasted all. I have no clue who that. Oh, those guys. Yo, what's up? By the loveliest blotches, is that Mario over there? You're alive, boy. Right, you came just in the nick of time. Get these two out of here this instant. But what about you, Admiral? You gotta get out of here too. Leave it to me, I'll keep these ghouls busy while you get out of here. Flee, that's an order. Let me do what I must do. I'm away with you. Well, Bob, we think this is the right thing to do, so what are we waiting for? I love that animation of just picking up Mario. I don't know why, but it just amuses me. Oh, Bob, will you please forgive our cowardice? Well, we up and left you and everything was happening so quickly. Forgive us! Okay. Go on, eh? Excuse me, but... Go on, eh? Excuse me, but I better be going also. And hey, you out there in front of the TV, yeah, I'm talking to you. Maybe pretty obvious to you who I really am, but no telling Mario or else. First Frankly, now him. You're out there in front of the TV. Does that guy have a mental problem? Well, actually, that does definitely feel to be the case, because Crump does seem to be rather out of touch at times with, ouch. Just, I don't know. Not being too smart, basically. But... Let's go to the island. And you may be wondering why, but the reason is because we need coconuts. Which might sound really random, but we need 2 coconuts. One of which we won't actually be using until chapter 6? Well, technically chapter 7, prologue. It's gonna be a while. Okay, go over here, and if you want to do this, you can collect the ice power, which is actually very good. Once we get into the main cave, I will switch. Honestly, that's only one. Huh. Okay, never mind. I'll probably equip it at the next level. It not doubles. It boosts your attack power against flaming enemies and also makes you immune to fire in terms of jumping. This is how a Legend of the Sea meets its end, eh? We have 7 star pieces. Okay, so this is bad. Because there are embers everywhere, so we're gonna use Koops. And just try to land a hit here. And my aim is apparently terrible. Okay, there we go, finally. I know I could have just used the hammer, but I find using Koops more impressive, to be honest. More stylish, you could say. Voila, stylish. Hammer, quick hammer doesn't work. Thunder ranges work. Marvels, though, work wonders, though. And Ice Storms do 4 against them as opposed to 3, if I'm not mistaken. So you might actually want to stock up on ice powers. Not a bad strategy. Valkyrie is nowhere to be found, so that's disconcerting. We heard him, but he's not here. That's the last star piece, actually, in this section. The next set of star pieces are in like a cave. The pain of it all! Ugh, Mario, old boy. Guess this looks got me a bit better than I thought. Mario, please hear my last request. I must thank you for taking me out to sea one last time. But there's one thing I need before I go to my rest. Chocolate Cola. I was saving that one bottle of my last memory of Scarlet to celebrate reaching here. I saw it among the flotsam drifting towards the island. It must be here somewhere. If I have one sip before my final voyage. Okay, we gotta do this. Remember when I said I was thinking about doing Superstar Saga before this game? The reason is because Chocolate Cola is actually from Superstar Saga. So that's a little bit awkward. It's also really weird that there's a reference like that. Also, all the enemies respawn. That's the fuzzy that was at the bottom of the cliff. It's just, its AI is not very good. So On future attempts, I will actually be cutting out this part because this takes a while, and we'll actually have to do 2 trips. We have to go get the Chocola, go back with the Chocola to Bobbery, and then we have to actually go back to base camp, and then go back to the grotto. So for now, we are actually going, so this is the last time we're actually showing this approach, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. You are still alive. Well, we have some fortune left, such relief for Flavio. Thought some jungle beasts were snacking on you. Well, everyone is accounted for. Wait 1 moment, am I wrong, or are we 1 man short? That's right. Bobby sacrificed himself to save us from the ghosts. Please, we gotta help him. Gotta get him back. What lunacy burst forth from your mouth? The Admiral lives? What fortitude? Front and center! Sure, I'm already front and center. Was that you say? Chocola? Well, why would I have that? By the way, Flavio's merely curious. What do you need it for? The Admiral may soon perish, and he wants to drink it as his last wish. So what we are dealing with here is a sort of last request, am I correct? Well, Flavio has no choice. I found it on the beach, but for this noble cause I yield. However, this Chocola is part of my, our supplies. So I will need you to find something to eat to replace this. On this, I do not budge. Yes. I'm sure there's something on this island that would be a suitable replacement. This is why we stocked up on coconuts. Aha! Coconut is it not? Well, that is island fare, but somewhat cliched. Well, perhaps I had set my hopes too high for a foraging non-gourmand such as you. Well, here you go, take the Chocola and give my regards to the Admiral. Flavio's treasured beverage actually is Bobbery's. Tell him to waft the bouquet, swizzle gently, and savor all of its fine fizziness. So now we are going to cut back to the jungle, so just a moment. Now that we're back in this area, we have to give the item of interest to Admiral Bobbery. Oh, that distinctive bouquet. You've brought it? Gulp, slurp. Ah, its glorious flavor, my dear boy. It awakens the mouth. So the sea was generous enough to deliver me this one last grace, eh? I have nothing left in this world now. Oh, wow. He's being a downer. Okay. I guess that's not a bad thing. And he is still moving. He's just asleep, actually. I think maybe Bobby's asleep, and yeah, he is. And here I was getting all choked up. Give him a whack. What? Pirates? Where are those pirates? Yeah, not quite with it yet, huh? What now? Oh, Mario, old boy, it's you. You have adventures in the afterlife as well, eh, Captain? Capital! That's what it was, not Captain. Hey, I'm still alive in that case. Having Yoshi in this cutscene was a brilliant idea, might I add. This is a tropical paradise full of sailors. Oh, right. Now I recall. Mario, old boy, we still have work to do. Yes, we do. You'd better take me with you, I should say. I'm sure my Sea Lex's explosive personality would be rather helpful. Useful, I think is what he said. He is Bombette. In all shape or form, that's not the right expression. In practical application is what I should be saying. He's Bobbery. The difference between Bombette and Bobbery is you can actually toss Bobbery up on ledges. Couldn't do that with Bombette. So, that's basically the only major difference. In battle, like Bombette, he's actually really good, but I'd say Vivian has more practical application more of the time. So, yeah. So you can basically toss him on ledges and stuff. So other than the slight change in animation, yeah, it's good to have a bomb finally in the party after however many chapters that was, but in any case, now we have to go back to see Flavio. On the way back to camp, I decided it might actually be a good idea to show what Bobbery is made of. So he has Bomb Squad, which is actually his only major unique difference in practical application. To be honest, this move is pretty useless, actually, because it misses so much. We are going to defend, just for the sake of argument. Not for the sake of argument, that's the wrong expression. What I meant was for the sake of example, probably. So the fuses, as you can see, are getting a little bit more frantic. Also, Bobbery, I think, is more more holding down the button rather than mashing the button, so it's actually a little bit easier to use Bobbery than, Bombette, whose attacks, I think, involve more button mashing. If I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken because I haven't played Paper Mario since the LP. But see, the Bomb Squad does have application, it's just a little bit finicky to get off a good round because you're at the mercy of a finicky cursor. So we can't actually get Bobbery's best move because, well, we're kind of stranded on an island. So that's kind of a bummer. In any case, let's go back to see Flavio, to see what he's up to. And everyone also will be very overjoyed to see that Bobbery is alive, except Crump, of course. Even he's like, yeah, he's not really feeling it. Why, who's that behind you? Why, that's Bobbery, that is. Welcome back, old bomb. Better sock up an eye. Wow, thanks. It says Bobbery, welcome back to you. Do you know how worried we were? My stomach has been most upset. Sure it was. Must worry about everyone here, but who worries for Flavio? No one. Do you know how hard that is for me to sit here in safety and worry so much? I have no clue what he's talking about at this point because he's just rambling. La-di-da. Flavio, old boy, I must say, you talk rather too much. Thank you, Bobbery. Such insolence. I growl at you like an angry jungle beast. I ought to. So in any case, cut him off. About the Crystal Star. There's a rather odd rock in the far east of the jungle with a skull carved on it. Call it an old sea bomb's intuition, but that skull rock smells suspicious. Hey Bob, we want to smell real suspicious? Flavio's armpit. Smells like low tide, waha. But seriously, maybe on something with that skull rock. Say that's where the treasure is. Anyone can figure it out, you mutinous joker. I mean, how obvious. La 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 la. Okay, Flavio, cash grubber. If you don't want treasure, why don't you go get it yourself? If you want treasure, go get it yourself. Good advice. Well, yes, you have a point. Let us decide this fair and square, shall we? Listen to me, everyone who thinks I should go along to investigate the Skull Rock. Everyone's like, heck yes, please, please take him. There you have it, Flavio, fair and square, eh, what? Trying to give them different voices, but I don't do British accents well, so... yeah. Flavio will join you for a short time. This is actually a famous Easter egg, but we'll actually get into that a little bit later. For now, we actually have to go back into the jungle, so that'll take another, like, 5 minutes or so. So just one moment. Back to this part of the island, I wanted to show this little thing where if you actually ride Yoshi, Flavio will actually ride on Mario's back, which is really inconvenient. I also took damage from a piranha first strike. Just heal up a little bit. Okay, here we are. Aha, now what is this? A dead end, taunting Flavio with his dead endness. But is this? I think this is the Skull Rock Bobbery blabbered about. That's hard to say. This positively reeks of ancient secrets, yes? Let us plunge into the secret. And by that he means he's gonna stand in the corner and do nothing. Hey Gonzalez, doesn't Flavio have a gem that might fit in that eye hole? I should have Bobbery after this. I just need Yoshi to get past the gap. Skull Captain Pierre. We've heard this before. I'm just singing to while away the time. It's not like Flavio's scared or anything, but do you know something? I have never been able to know that song's meaning. What is it you ask of me? You want Flavio to lend you something? Is this correct? Skull Gem. He won't give you coins because he's rich, and frankly, he probably doesn't have any coins right now. And he already gave us the Coca-Cola, so that's basically all that's left. Okay, so we got the Skull Rock. Put it in here, and these flash. So remember his song where he said 3 here and 4 on the blue. I said 4 on the blue. Okay. And also notice the strangely suspicious carving of a bomb on the the rock. So you can actually walk around with Bobbery, which is a nice touch. And there we go. Oh, such excitement! The cave entrance. What? My skull gem. Mario, what were you thinking? That jump was part of the House of Flavio. Oh. Totally fine. Calm your jets, dude. Oh, what a happy day. I have my skull gem back. My jolliness has no end. Sure it does. Yeah, hence why you freaked out just a moment ago. I'm sure you're all disappointed, but Flavio must be heading back now. I cannot let those back at camp worry about me for— Oh, sure. They're so worried about you, dude. Okay. Moving on into— Oh, a journal. Scoffing at danger, my brave explorers entered the cave. Will they actually find the Pirate King's treasure? I tremble with anticipation. We are now in the Pirate's Grotto. No, not saving. There's actually a really well-known Easter egg. Oh. That was a thing. There's a well-known, not Easter egg, a glitch actually that we'll be going over that will actually allow you to get Flavio in the party full time. Also, I think explosions actually are really good against these things. These things, I actually remembered, haha. These things are actually in the Pit of 100 Trials, around floor 3. So I actually already titled them. They are lava bubbles. And they're actually not the easiest thing to take out because of having so many weaknesses. I mean, so many vulnerabilities is what I meant to say. Also, doing that attack without audio cues is actually very difficult. But it's actually strange that I can actually hear all the audio in my head. Like, I don't have any audio cues, but I can actually totally hear what's going on just because of head knowledge. I've played this game way more times than I care to admit, though I think I've already admitted how many times I played it, so never mind. Shine Sprite, midair. Oh shoot. That was almost bad. That was almost really bad. We don't need Hammer Throw here, so let's equip Ice Power. Yeah, I almost forgot to equip Ice Power before actually doing this, which would have been a complete disaster. So, see, one shot. Piece of cake. And also, multi-bounce does 3 rather than 2 because Ice Power boosts our attack slightly when working on fire enemies. Sadly, the only time you really fight fire enemies are right after you get Ice Power, so its application is a little bit limited because it just isn't used, like, ever beyond this chapter. The next time you actually fight a fire enemy is chapter 8. So that's a very long time off, so yeah. Not sure what they were thinking with the badge placement, but hey, there's a start piece right here. That's convenient. There are 2 ways to go about this section. One is to use paper mode. Actually, there are 3 ways. I think if you're really good, you can actually use Yoshi to get across in 1 cycle. I'm not gonna risk it, obviously. And here we're in the hallway with bullet bills. You might be able to hear the cannons. Okay. Yeah. That happened. We're gonna end it off here, probably. Towel this guy first, though, just to be on the safe side. Bullet bill, we recognize these guys. You wanna use hammers, when you actually get a chance. But they'll keep firing bullet bills throughout the rest of the hallway, so let's just go back here for a moment. Next time we will trek down the bullet bill hallway, so thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.